Good afternoon. So thank you all for joining us today. My name is Tamara Schubert. I am the Travis County 4-H agent. So I am out of Roswell. And today's Take 10 is all about our Project Green Tops. And so we have a new look to some of the green tops coming down the pike. And so we're going to go over what those are and what we can find on them, and then where we can find them as well. So let's go ahead and dive in. So you may be familiar with Project Green Tops. They're a one-page project reference guide that provides some information for our members on any given topic. So you'll see on the screen here that we have a old layout of what our green tops used to be and the new layout of what we're moving to. And you can see that there's a little difference between the two of them. So I want to go through quickly what those look like and where we are headed with them. So one of the things that you're going to find on Project Green Tops is our project overview. So this is really meant to be a very quick description of what our youth are going to get from the project and really what age groups that project is recommended for. So hopefully when they go through and look at what projects they want to take, it gives them a better idea of what really that project is all about. So my favorite thing is housing and interior design. The kids always think we get to build houses. So hopefully this project description or this project overview is going to give them a better idea of whether or not they are really interested in that project and maybe get them interested in something they didn't think they would be interested in. So the other thing that we're going to find on those Project Green Tops are these key learning topics. So very key points of what the members can learn in the project. So most of these key learning topics are taken directly from the curriculum itself. So the kids can determine maybe for those multiple projects if they need to be in level 1, level 2, or level 3, and help them decipher from there. The other thing that's new on these Project Green Tops and the new look and layout that we're looking at is expanding the project section. So this is going to give our members a little bit more information on what they can do with this project. So it has anything from community service to other contests. So you'll see here in the creative arts section, one of the other contests that they can do is like FCS Skillathon. They may be able to enter fashion review, and then it gives them some other ideas on what that they can do for community service. One of the things that we find is some of our members have a hard time connecting the project to other experiences that they can have in 4-H. So hopefully this expanding the project section will help them or open their eyes to a couple of other things that they can do within that project. The other thing that they're going to find on this new layout are resources. And so this is going to tell them what record sheets they need to have at the end of the year for this project, but it's also going to give them other projects that are related to that material. So if you're looking at the sewing project, for example, it's going to list those other levels that the kids may be interested in and maybe help them expand their knowledge base throughout the years. And so it's going to list some resources on there. And then we are going to provide them with some actual pictures of the projects that they can take within that curriculum. And so hopefully for things like our animal sciences, things other than just poster boards, things like that, but actual pictures of what those youth may be able to enter to kind of spark some ideas or some interest in what they want to do. So the other thing that they'll see on the very far side is some exhibit guidelines. So when we looked at the new layout for Project Green Tops, we wanted something that would be another reference for the kids on what they could enter, but also maybe something that we could hand to parents and judges that would help everybody understand really what we're looking for come fair time. And maybe you guys know this, we can say it once, but doesn't mean everybody hears the same thing. So maybe having it listed a couple of different times would help the kids understand what those fair guidelines need to be. So for most of them, like flower arrangement, it's going to tell them that they need live flowers. For sewing, it's going to tell them what size hem they need to be. For quilting, it's going to tell them that they need to follow the patterns within the project books and what those requirements look like. So each project is a little different. Things that are exhibits may just list poster sizes and things like that, whereas these FCS projects that have very specific projects that they have to enter will actually tell them what the guidelines for those projects are. And then at the end, one of the new things that they're going to find that goes along with this Beyond Ready campaign this year is the targeting life skills. So it's going to tell the members and the leaders and the parents a little bit about what they're truly getting from this project besides just being able to enter a fair exhibit. What's applicable beyond just project work? What are they actually getting from these skills? So we all know that there's a wide list of skills for every project, and so every single one of them are not going to be listed, but those main ones that that project targets are going to be there at the bottom under the targeting life skills section. So they can be found on the home website for 4-H, and so if you go to the 4-H and then click across the top and find projects, you do have to click into the individual project section to look and see where those green tops are. So if you're looking for anything FCS related, you want to look in the home ec area or FCS. If you're looking for knitting, things like that, it's going to be under creative arts. So they do need to click into the individual project categories to find the project green tops. So as they're exploring in there, you will see that some of them are still under the old format. The volunteer group is working to get those all replaced and hopefully updated within the year. But as new curriculum comes down the pike, we will need to develop some more to fit those. The other thing that the committee is looking at in providing in addition to green tops is some project clips that have youth of various ages and from various counties describing actually what they do within the project and what they learn, what they like about it. One more option and one more opportunity for kids to understand and maybe explore some different projects.